1,000.
I'm going to repeat the breaking news we brought you a couple of minutes ago. It's this. The Supreme Court has struck down a law in Arizona that would have required you to show proof of citizenship to register to vote. Fortunately, Judge Napolitano is here and standing by. What do you make of this?
I think that Arizona is batting zero with the Supreme Court if you take into account the other immigration issue-related cases. Look, the Supreme Court ruled that when Congress enacted the National Voting Requirements Act, it set down standards that the states must follow. So the question was, can the states add to those standards, or are they stuck with them? Arizona attempted to add to them. The Supreme Court said you can't do that. You're stuck with them. The dissenters, in my opinion, Justices Thomas and Alito, have the better argument. They say, wait a minute, the Constitution says we don't have one national election, we have 50 separate state elections. The states decide what the standards are for voting. So the federal act says, are you a citizen? You check yes or no. The state act said, are you a citizen? Check yes or no. Prove it. Well, show a passport.
The end result seems to me to be that if you're not a citizen, you can register to vote and you will vote. And that's not the way it's supposed to be in America. That's the end result here.
Arizona had a fail-safe system for that. Now gone.
All right, Judge, another subject for you. New York's Mayor, Mike Bloomberg, he plans to announce a citywide mandatory food composting program for all residents and all businesses. Now, is this the nanny state gone crazy or what?
This is the nanny state gone crazy. It's interesting he's doing all of this in the last year of his 12-year reign. R-E-I-G-N, as well as R-A-I-N, because he's not interested in the sun shining. He's interested in telling you how to live. I think this will probably suffer the same fate as many of his other ill-fated programs
presumably
that regulate private human behavior.
He's saying that everybody, if you have any leftover food, you've got to put it on one side and put it into a separate container to take away by the garbage people, and the garbage people will take that to a composting site.
This is more for the convenience and money saving of the sanitation department. This has nothing whatsoever to do with the environment. If it costs them more money to take certain items to a compost, let them make the distinction.
But it won't save money for the garbage people, will it? Now they've got an extra thing to take to an extra facility.
Oh, well, it'll save them having to fish through the garbage, I suppose.
But they never did fish through the garbage.
Because he didn't tell them to fish through the garbage. He's putting the burden on us. Look, under the law...
Well, why is he doing this,
Who
Judge?
owns your garbage?
Why?
You own your garbage.
Why is he doing this?
Because he likes to tell people how to live, and he thinks he has a better model for urban living than our freedom of choice.
Are we going to get any pushback, Charles?
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to get to the judge's point. Although, right now, I think the mayor's riding a semi-victory with those bikes, bikes.
Except that the bikes are a disaster.
Yes, they are a disaster.
But they're saying, they're oversubscribed and people are using them. I think they're a disaster. And, I can't wait for the day that they go away. But nothing's stopping this guy. I mean, he's going from state to state to state, trying to influence local politics all around the country.
He's spending his money in other places.
He's pushing his will on everyone.
Everywhere he goes, he fails. And if he loses on stop and frisk, it will be a monumental and catastrophic defeat for him that will just put an icing on the cake for all this I'm going to tell you how to live things that he's been imposing.
So you're going to recycle that ham sandwich?
I'm not going to recycle the ham sandwich that I didn't order and didn't eat.
Thanks very much, Judge.
Pleasure.
$100 million of your